Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't, like, I'm so shocked. And I swear it feels like I'm living a dream right now. Because y'all won't believe this. Y'all will not believe this. I can't even believe it. It's like, I feel like I'm literally living a dream. I'm living a dream, you guys. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. And I had to come out and get me something to cool myself down, you guys. I'm trying to contain myself, but it's hard. I can't believe this, because usually on the weekends, okay, it's Sunday, beautiful day outside, right? It's a weekend, you know, usually on the weekends, I'm chilling, relaxed, laid back, cooling, right? I don't really check my email usually early in the morning on the weekends. Excuse that bump, y'all. You know it's that time of the month. I hate when I get those bumps, but I'm just, my hormones are everywhere. I'm like all over the place. I'm just so, if y'all could just feel my energy right now. Like I said, on the weekends, I don't usually check my email. I don't. Not early in the morning anyway, you know, because this is my time to relax. Only during the week is when I get up early in the morning, and the email is usually the first thing I check. So I go and check my email, and by the way, you guys know I'm out here in California on Pacific Standard Time. So it was maybe, I would say about an hour ago, good hour, I checked my email, y'all, and I am so freaking shocked. I don't even know where to begin, y'all. Like, I had to go take a shower to calm myself down. I had to come outside to get some fresh air because whew, this has to be a dream. It really has to be a dream, you guys. Out of all people. Me, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to tell y'all what happened. Assuming this email is legit, because sometimes you never know. People send all kinds of emails randomly for different reasons, right? But I get this email today. The email was sent 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So my time, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. And it was sent, that would be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you guys. This email was sent. And guys, I am still like, oh my gosh. Me, people. I feel so privileged and blessed that I would get an email invite. I would get an invite from Dr. Umar, Ifatunde, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I get an email from him inviting me out to meet him, you guys. I was like, oh my gosh. He asked, it's like, I guess it was his assistant, you guys. I think his assistant sent the email. And the person who sent the email is Jason Harris. I'm assuming that's his real name, but that's the name of the email, Jason Harris. And I'm like, okay, is this real? That's the first thing. First of all, when I first saw, I'm checking my email, right? I'm scrolling through my messages. I usually go and delete the spam first. And then I come across this message. It's like invitation to meet the Prince. And I'm like, what? Invitation to meet the Prince? And so I click on it while I'm in the middle of going through my spam, you know, getting rid of the spam email and clicking, checking those boxes to get ready to delete those. I stop and I click on this message, y'all. And I'm looking at it. I'm reading it. And it's asking me if I would be interested in meeting Dr. Umar. I was like, what? I guess I don't know if it's his assistant. It's Jason Harris. And in the email, it has a year, 1988. So I don't know who this person is, but I'm about to find out pretty soon. And of course, I did respond, you guys. I'm like, I read the email initially, I'm excited, and then I'm kind of doubtful. I'm like, this cannot be real. I'm like, wait a minute, is somebody playing with me? Am I getting pranked? Because y'all know, people do a lot of pranks nowadays. I'm like, I know I live in Hollywood where magic happens and where dreams come true, but could my dream be coming true, you guys? Could this really be happening? I'm just still in awe, y'all. Y'all can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I'm in awe. Of course I responded, you guys. I'm going to tell you guys what I said in a minute. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts. Because this is amazing. If this is him, you guys, if this email that I received, which I'm believing, a good part of me is telling me that it is legit and it's real. And if it is, woo, it's going down, baby. Y'all, it's about to go down. That's all I can say. It's about to go down. It's funny because I put it out there that I was attracted to him. And it was, I haven't done that before. Because initially that's not my focus. My focus is on the movement. My focus is on supporting the mission that we are all on. And Dr. Umar Johnson, he's part of that mission. His role in the movement is only one role. And I support him. Like, what he says resonates with me in so many different ways. I don't have to go into it. You guys already know that we have a lot in common, me and Dr. Umar Johnson. Aside from our careers, he's a psychologist. I'm training to become a psychologist. So that's just one commonality. But we have a lot in common, you guys. And that's the reason why I've been attracted to him. It's more of a political attraction. But then I told you guys, I came across one of his videos, earlier videos, I think it was 2014, where he was being interviewed, and the interviewer asked him about his personal life and why he's still single. And it's something that he said in an interview, which I already, shared with you guys before, that it stood out to me. I was like, oh my gosh, I never looked at him in that way, like a personal attraction, but it stood out to me, you guys. Something that he said, and you guys can go back and watch the video. I made a whole video about it. Could I be Dr. Umar Johnson's wife? And it kind of was like a joke. I like to make jokes, I like humor, but not really. It's not completely a joke, to be honest, you guys. Of course, he's a very attractive man, more than just physically attractive, but, psychologically, he appeals to me, turns me on. And I just know that this union happens, you guys. It's going down. And I ain't talking about just on personal level. I'm talking about it's going down, you guys. This school is about to get open. Because I'm serious when it comes to business. I'm business first, all day, every day. I got so much to share, you guys, but it's like noon over here, and I have not eaten breakfast, you guys. So I'm eating this muffin and partaking in this delicious smoothie with ginger. It's a fruit smoothie, but yeah, I'm like, my nerves is really excited. I'm so excited. My hormones are kicking. My biological clock is ticking. Everything is going on with me right now. I'm in the middle of a PhD program. So y'all can only imagine. I'm so excited. And I get an email from the Prince, Dr. Umar, Ifatunde. I'm just like, this has to be a dream. You guys, I saw that he went live today, right? And I was so excited. But the funny thing is, I was taking a nap earlier today. And when I woke up, I get a notification from Facebook saying that Dr. Umar Johnson was live. But come to find out, his live was ending. It was the end of his live video. So I'm like, shoot, I missed it. You know, I just woke up. Then I went back and I watched it, and y'all, it was very emotional for me to watch that video, because I'm just like, this man is so persistent. And I try not to cry because I get emotional sometimes, you know, but just to see his heart, he got so much heart and so much dedication to this vision that he's working to achieve. You know, that's what motivates me. I'm like, this man is so amazing. So amazing, you guys. He's not giving up. Like, that's the kind of energy, that's the kind of man. People ask me, you know, sometimes when they want to know, oh, what kind of man would you be interested in? What's your ideal man? And I'm like, y'all, despite the criticism that y'all put on Dr. Umar Johnson, and that's just sharpen iron, you know, iron sharpens iron, but despite that criticism, it's like, he is the kind of man. By the way, you guys, I'm right here on Hollywood Boulevard, so I keep getting distracted. But that is the kind of man. He is the epitome of that kind of man. He has those intrinsic traits within him that are very attractive to me. He's so resilient. He's strong. Y'all don't see that. Some of y'all don't see it. Most of y'all do, which is beautiful. Most of y'all see that he is doing it. And y'all give him his props and say, go, Dr. Umar Johnson. You're doing it. He is doing it, y'all. Fearless. That's like the number one trait right there. Fearless. But smart and strategic. I like that. I love that about Dr. Umar Johnson. It's beautiful. You know? And seeing that, like, you guys, when I say, I had no idea that Dr. initially, because it started when he actually shared my post, my video that I made in support of him. I didn't make the video thinking that he would even probably see the video, you know? It was a chance, there's a chance that he may see it, but I know he's a busy man. He has a full schedule. So I wasn't necessarily expecting him to see it, let alone respond. Like, he actually shared the video that I made on his page, and I was just in shock. I'm like, wow. You know, wow. He's such a humble man, you guys. He's so well-rounded, so grounded. And then to see that he invites me to meet him, for y'all, that's just, to me, I'm very humbled by that. I feel privileged. I feel blessed that he would take the time out to personally invite me to have a very personal meeting, because it's gonna be personal. It's gonna be political, because that's, I think, what brings us together. It's politics that obviously brought us together. You know, like, that's how we cross paths, because we have these same interests. But when we meet, it's gonna be personal. It's gonna be personal. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. Sorry for speaking with food in my mouth, you guys. But I have to get some kind of nutrition in my body, because I have not eaten yet. But I'm about to get me something to eat. Sometimes I do that. I'll go like on fast to cleanse my body, strengthen my spirit, my mind. So I'll like not eat for like the first half of the day, and then finally have my breakfast like in the afternoon, you know. And it I don't know, it does something to me. It motivates me. It strengthens my spirit. And look, I got rewarded. I got blessed. Because I checked my email. I checked my email, you guys. And I see this. And I'm just like, this got to be a dream. I still think I'm dreaming, y'all. I got to be dreaming. I have to be dreaming, y'all. I swear, when we meet, this thing gonna be so crazy. When I finally meet Dr. Umar Johnson, y'all, see how speechless I am, right? But when I finally meet, oh my God, when we finally meet, when I say, y'all might as well get ready. The black community, expect to see some real positive change happen. It's already been changed. Y'all know he's a force to be reckoned with by himself. But when you bring two forces together that can see eye to eye on the same mission, two heads, like they say, two heads are better than one. And it's about to blow up. That's all I'm gonna say. It's about to blow up, y'all. It's about to happen. I mean business. He means business. It's about to go down. And in the middle of that business, I know some babies gonna come up out of that union. I already know because, I mean, come on, y'all. It's like, I'm in that time in my life. This is nature talking right now, y'all. This is nature. Y'all hear nature talking right now. So I'm gonna let nature take its course. When me and Dr. Umar Johnson meet, nature is gonna take its course. And I believe he has two girls, a teenage girl and a grade school age daughter. I'm gonna give him some boys. We're gonna have some boys, y'all. It's gonna be beautiful. I ain't gonna say no more. All I'm gonna say is I'm just excited. And look at me. That's why I said I gotta be dreaming, because I already got this stuff mapped out. See how my mind works? I already got this thing mapped out, y'all. I gotta, let's see, put y'all right here, because I'm about to wrap this thing up. Because I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard. I got one of my favorite spots. Y'all see this? Smoothie, they do you right too. The whole thing, they give you the whole blender. Because all of it can't fit in a cup, so they give you the cup full of smoothie, drink, and then they give you the blender. So you can not have anything wasted. Drink all of it. Isn't that nice? Y'all, I have to maintain my composure. Why? Because I gotta stay focused. I'm on a mission too. You get what I'm saying? We both on a mission, but when when black people can come together, that's beautiful. And especially when love can bring black people together to work together to do the work of God. God's work. That is beautiful, you guys. And I just see it. I see it, y'all. It's powerful. It's a beautiful day. But I was saying, I got distracted. I was saying how I was watching, his live video today, and I was touched by it because he was in Tuskegee, Alabama, at Tuskegee University, HBCU. George Washington Carver and Booker T. Washington, I think, were buried there, and he was at their grave site in the video, the live video that he made today. And I'm like, okay, finally, first of all, I was excited that he finally came back and did a live video, because it's been a while, and I guess he's been taking a break from social media and doing, you know, he's out traveling and he's working. The man is busy. He's doing his work. Let the man work. So I was so excited to see that he came back to do a live video. And it touched me seeing he was at the gravesite. He was pouring libations in. Ignorance, y'all. Ignorance seems like sometimes it prevails, but it's just stupid. People are commenting, some people anyway. Majority of people understood what was happening, what he was doing, but you have some people that just didn't understand. He was pouring libations. It's something that African people do to connect with the ancestors. Y'all don't understand that kind of spirituality. A lot of y'all only understand just praying to a white Jesus, but he was doing something sacred. And I felt when he was, as he was doing it, I felt the energy while he was doing it. You know? To see that he connect with the ancestors in that way. He was basically asking for the ancestors' blessings on his school, the FDMG Academy. And that's when I started to get emotional, because I'm just like, oh. That's why you got to be strong, 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 strong. And to see that he's so strong with it, y'all. Because he's come a long way. And he's humble because he's admitting, you know, he's being very transparent about the difficulty and bringing about this school, saying it's been hard for him to, you know, get this school off the ground. He's been struggling, he's been sabotaged, but he's still faithful. And I believe that school is going to get off the ground. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to get off the ground. It's going to get off the ground. I already told y'all what it's going to be like on opening day when he cut that ribbon. At the ribbon cutting ceremony. That's going to be amazing. Beautiful. Mayor of the city can be invited. It's going to be epic. I know the black community is going to show up in numbers because the support that he has is amazing. His haters love him just as much as his supporters. His haters are his #1 supporters. They love him. Love, 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 love this man. He is the most loved. They call him the most controversial. I call him that, you know, because of his political views, and that's fine. You know, but he's also very loved too. Very loved, most loved gentleman, and you have to pay respects to that. Because his work speaks for itself. I can get on here and I can talk about all the work that he's doing, but it's obvious. He's doing, I'm just sitting here going over his videos, looking at the work that I'm like, man, I'm still, the more videos I watch of Dr. Umar Johnson, the more I learn about the work that he's doing. And sometimes it's good that people ask, you know, what is Dr. Umar Johnson doing? They're curious. They want to know, what is he doing? And it's good to see that they are curious, that people have a thirst to learn. They want to know more about his work, and you will find more by just going. A lot of his stuff is on YouTube. You can see his work online. He's done so much. His college tours are amazing. He's a very good role model for those boys. You can tell the impact that he's making in the lives of those youth. You can see it. It's like, it's almost instantaneous impact. It's a immediate effect that takes place when he's there face to face with those boys on those college tours, you know? You can see that their spirit is feeding off of his spirit. They're motivated. It's strengthening their sense of self and their African identity, which is so important to all aspects of life. Now I want to know what this identity and having a sense of self and improve and sense of self, a deeper awareness of who one is, what does that have to do with anything? That has a lot to do with everything. Your identity is your core of your being. If you don't know who the hell you is, that's going to affect all areas of your life. Social, you know, occupational, personal, everything. Your whole life gonna be jacked up. You don't know who the hell you are. And I see it every day out here on Hollywood Boulevard. Unfortunately, so many homeless people out here don't know who they is. They out there homeless, man. You lose who the hell you are. You don't even have a place in society anymore. You lose who you are. And unfortunately, a lot of black people are affected by that too. Losing a sense of self, losing a sense of their true self. It's beautiful. He does that. I want to actually join his tour he does in Africa. Repatriation tour, where you get basically patriotized to African culture by going back to Africa. I think I'm saying it right. Hey, how are you? Good. Yeah, he gets basically reacquainted, re-immersed into the African culture, reconnected to our roots. You know, we always talking about going back to Africa, but he does that. He leads tours. That is amazing. What other person is doing that? I mean, yeah, of course you got other people that's doing that, but to see that he's doing that on top of all these other things, that I'm like, how in the hell? He's just one person, but he got so much going on. It's amazing. You can take a group back to Africa, and they go to different places, cities in Africa, and learn about the history and the culture. I want to do that. Oh, that's always been my dream to do that. And I think he does that every summer. That's beautiful. The school, you know, he's done a lot towards the school. Raising the amount that he's raised, that's something. That is a part of building. Fundraising is a part of building. But you can't do nothing without money in America. So that is something. College tour. I saw where he's actually about to start another tour in, I think, Central and South America. I'm like, man, this man is just all over the globe, y'all. It is amazing what he's doing. It's interesting because my work, my interests in the black community are aligned with his. It's amazing to see that, to see how our interests are so similar, you know, his work. And the fact that he's already began his vision, he's already began his mission. Me, I've already began, but I'm not as far as he is. So it would be beautiful for us to unite because he's more like a mentor to me. I look at him like as a mentor, older brother. Yes, you know, he's a very admirable man and he's very, you know, attractive inside and out. But at the end of the day, I look at him as a spiritual, political mentor to me. And being that he's been places that I want to go, you know, I can learn a lot from him. Because I've already said that with my research interests, I want to do cross-cultural studies. So I want to not only look at African-American identity, I want to look at identity in Africans globally, across the diaspora, throughout the diaspora, you know. That's only part of what I want to do. And you guys know that I'm a filmmaker. I like to make documentaries. So with that, I want to also learn the culture and be able to create documentaries that are African-centered, made by an African woman. Because yes, we have documentaries that white people, Europeans, go over there and make documentaries on different countries in Africa. And unfortunately, that's how I've come to learn certain things about Africa. But I feel like it's missing something, and that's through their lens. Anytime a person makes a film or a documentary, it's always through the writer or director's lens, through their perspective, you know. But when an African person does it, it's going to be through the African lens. And I want to be able to do that, to go and learn about different cultures, interview people, talk to people. I'm a people person. I like to get to know different, you know, types of cultures and stuff, and make documentaries. That's always been on my to-do list. So I'm just looking forward to that. You know, definitely. Go to Jamaica, go to the islands, you know, definitely go to different countries in Africa. Black people, we all over the UK, you know. But definitely in different countries in Africa, everybody always asks, so what part of Africa do you want to go to? Which part? I want to go to all the parts. Everywhere, all over. There's so much to learn, and I don't like how these white Europeans, they portray us. A lot of times they only show the so-called bad part, and they label it bad. I don't necessarily see it as bad. I just see it as a different way of life. Just because Africans and some tribes, cultures live from the land, they look at that as poor. Or you third world just because you live from the land. I'm like, no, I would rather live that in that culture. To me, that's very amazing. And I always looked up to Africans because they had that connection with the earth. Whereas I felt like in America, as African Americans, so far removed from that. It's a privilege to be able to live from the land directly, you know? No, we live from the supermarket. That's what we live from. We don't necessarily live from the land. You got people, companies that are the middlemen. That's why so many people struck with diseases and stuff. You don't know how the hell you get sick and all these diseases that you have, these physical ailments, because we're not in control of our food. It's a whole nother story, but, you know, I just want to go to Africa so I can really learn and connect with the culture because I appreciate the African culture. I look up to them, if anything. And I look up to that Umar because he's doing it. He's been in Africa numerous times. He has that connection to Africa that I want to have. I have a connection to Africa online. I mean, of course, I talk to.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You want to sit inside?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. But I have a connection to Africa online. A lot of people, I know a lot of Africans I talk to online, so that's a start, you know. But to have that physical connection, you know, face to face. And it's beautiful that Africans do come to America. So I've had African friends before. I mean, had African roommates. You know, I still have friends. I'm still friends with Africans that have moved from Africa to the Americas. Even one of my friends moved back to Africa. So I definitely have a connection. But I want to have a deeper connection. I love to see the work that Dr. Umar Johnson is doing. I'm about to finish this muffin. It's kind of stale. Maybe I can save it for later. Y'all, all I know is about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down, man. Because I think I'm just speechless, if anything. And let me tell you guys, I said before I end this video, I was going to tell you guys what my response was and what I think, how I imagine it's going to be when Dr. Umar Johnson be going down here. They actually have every Sunday in Hollywood, they have this market. I'll show you guys. I think they are ending because I believe it's from 9 to 1, so probably most of the vendors are leaving, but they have some good stuff, you know, homegrown food. But yeah, so like I was going to tell you guys. Okay, first, my response. I mean, y'all already know my response. My response was like, hell yeah. I started to say, like, dude, what the fuck kind of question is that? But I always try to keep things professional, right? So I was like, of course. I am very humble. It's my pleasure. It is my pleasure. Like, dude, duh. No, because in my previous video, I was like, all it takes is for Dr. Umar Johnson, if he wanted to meet with me, like, to reach out. If he reach out, best believe, you know, the rest is history. What y'all see, it's just history. It's something, it's already happened. It's already happened in the spirit realm. So it's just a matter of time before it happens in the physical, but Y'all, I'm sitting up here so excited, y'all. The sun is out. Yeah, so that was my response via email, but this is what I'm imagining. Like when we meet, y'all. Let me sip my my smoothie. Cause when we meet, first of all, I already know I'm humble. That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be humble, very respectful, and I don't know, probably speechless. That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be very speechless and humble and nervous, excited. The sun is kicking. Alright, let me get somewhere in this video. Y'all, look at the market. People are still out here. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm about to end this video. It's my favorite guy that sells the chicken. Woo! Okay. Alright, I'm going to end this video. But yes, it's going to be beautiful when we meet. It's funny because when he went live today, I was, I'm trying to be good, y'all. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be good. It's hard. It's hard, but I feel like this is only nature. Hell, it's only natural. Shit, I'm in my fucking I'm about to be 35 in September. And it's only natural for me to have this desire. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here looking at his live video and I'm like, dude, we can meet and all. And let me just finish this video right here. But I'm looking at, oh, y'all, I'm sitting here looking at his live video. And I'm thinking to myself, and the funny thing is, like, I was watching the live video today. I watched the live video before. Look at the lighting. The lighting is, ugh, y'all. It's like overexposed. But okay, I'm watching the live video. Seen the live video before I checked the email. When I just actually, before I went live, that's when I saw the email. I was like, I saw the email. I was so excited. Got my ass in the shower. Then I just went to my spot, my cafe, got me a smoothie, and that's when I went live. So I just actually checked the email, not too long before I went live, you guys. And y'all, I'm like trying to contain myself, trying to be a good girl. But y'all, I'm like, we meet. I'm thinking back to when I was watching the live video. And when I was watching the live video, I'm sitting here and imagining him. And y'all know I have a weird imagination. And your girl can be a little. Let me go ahead and end. I'm about to end this video, y'all. Y'all ain't about to get me in trouble. I'm about to end this video. All I can say is this. We meet. It's going down, baby. Ooh, it's hot. It's going down. Bye, y'all.